Welcome back to 6-Minute Math, where we turn confusion into clarity 6 minutes at a time. Thank you for joining us today for our third of 4 videos in our Exponent Law series. If you don't see the exponent laws you are looking for, be sure to check out those other videos. 6 minutes goes by quickly, so here we go. Our key points today when we are discussing the power of a product or power of a quotient laws is that we are going to apply the exponents of a bracket to each item in that bracket. Now, the items in the bracket are going to be the numbers and or the variables attached in the brackets. If I look at power of a product, I have AB to the power of M, and that means that this M would attach to both the A and the B to create A to the power of M times B to the power of M. If I am doing power of a quotient, again I have A divided by B, and that M would apply to both of those items, creating A to the power of M over B to the power of M. So let's see some examples. We're going to simplify 3x cubed. To denote our power of a power or power of a quotient, I like to draw an arrow from the exponent, attaching it to each of my items in the brackets. This would give me, using my exponent law, 3 cubed and x cubed. 3 cubed can simplify to 27, and I cannot simplify x cubed, so it will remain for 27x cubed. How about 4xy squared? In this case, I would have 3 items in that bracket, and they would each receive my squared. This would tell me I have 4 squared, x squared, and y squared, and that could simplify to 16 x squared, y squared. How about if we were to simplify 6x squared, y cubed, and all of that would be cubed? So I have my exponent law, and I'm going to draw my arrows into each of the items. In this specific example, I would need to refresh myself with our power of a power law discussed in episode 2 of this series. I'm going to have 6 cubed x squared, I'm going to put it in brackets, cubed, and y cubed cubed. That will simplify to 6 cubed is 216. Using my power of a power law, I would multiply my 2 and 3 together to get x to the power of 6. And then I would multiply my 3 and 3 together to get y to the power of 9. Let's look at some power of quotient laws. We're going to evaluate 3/4 squared. I'm going to draw my arrows into my brackets because I know that each of those items will receive that exponent. This gives me 3 squared over 4 squared, and then I can evaluate both of those to 9 over 16. How about I evaluate 5 over 2 cubed? Again, I have 2 items. Both of them are going to get my cubed for 5 cubed over 2 cubed. And I could evaluate that for 125 over 8. On to our last couple examples here. We're going to simplify 2a over b to the power of 4. I have my exponent law, And in this case, I'm actually going to need both because I have power of product and power of quotients. There are 3 items in that bracket, and they are each going to get my exponent of 4. I'm going to have 2 to the power of 4, a to the power of 4 over b to the power of 4. And that is going to equal 16a to the 4 over b to the 4. How about if I have 25x divided by 5y, and all of that is going to be cubed. Now, in this situation, I'm actually going to simplify my coefficients first, and that is going to give me 5x divided by y, and all of that will be cubed. I'm going to apply my cubed to each of my items, giving me 5 cubed x cubed over y cubed, and that will simplify to 125 x cubed over y cubed. Those are all the examples we have today for power of a product and power of a quotient. If you didn't see the exponent laws you were looking for, be sure to check out our other videos in this series to find them. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok at 6 Minute Math, and be sure to like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment below for any topic you want to see me tackle in a future 6-minute episode. Always remember that the best way to get math is to practice math, so keep on practicing. And until next time, keep solving and evolving.